So we just mentioned the Jimmy Kimmel situation, and we've dealt with this over the years with economic blackouts and boycotts and social media call-outs. And do those things actually work, or are they just performative? Because one of the things that got the movement for Jimmy Kimmel to get back on the air was people started deleting Disney Plus, and it was in lieu of that, I think Disney decided, you know what, we got to put Jimmy Kimmel back on the air because we got to stop the bleeding somehow. So it feels to me like economic boycotts still work.
They said it's worked against Target too.
Yeah.
And who was it? H&M. It was a few years ago when they had that. Was it a monkey?
Oh,
like a monkey on a shirt or something?
Yeah. I vaguely remember that, but I do remember when people were boycotting Gucci, and Floyd Mayweather was being interviewed and said, "I'm going into Gucci."
Yeah, even with the Balenciaga, man, they made a fuss about that with the commercials they had with the child pornography or something crazy on it. I can't remember, but it was something like real. It was reckless, man. But people were still out here copping it, and like people talk a good game, but it's like at the end of the day, folks, they be like, "Oh man, I done put this money on it. I'm gonna wear it." Well, if you got that kind of money, then you should be able to say, you know what, I'm not supporting this. That was a foul act, but. Some people, as they say, don't stand on business, man.
I don't understand, like, how people get so obsessed with brands, like clothing brands and stuff like that. You know how many clothes out here, man? Like, like why you got to get caught up on, like, oh, I got to have that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy for me to boycott stuff like that. You know why? Because I ain't never bought it in the first place. I guess I'm already boycotting Balenciaga. Or however you call it.
I'm not a fan of them like that, but it's just, the same way, like, you look back in the 80s when you had cats rocking a Benz emblem as a gold chain. It was a status thing for us in our culture. Like, really, like, it was a way of saying, okay, I've got some money now. I can buy this. Like, I ain't gonna front, like, I was big on polo and I still like it here and there, but I'm not splurging on it to the point like that's where my whole check goes to. I'm able to mix and match things that I like because at the end of the day, it's cotton. It's an emblem that's stitched onto this cotton.